Much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun.
It's a Feel It Real Fun
Everyone,
show.
There's a reason why we call it Feel It Real Fun, not right, we're not going to talk about Steve. No, we're not. We're not going to name him by name. We'll just say his first initial is Steve.
Okay.
I can't believe, imagine that guy's dating life. I'm going to be a total knucklehead, and will you kiss me goodnight? Well, let's play a game called No Steve. Steve gets a refund. Hi, Stella Jim. Hi, Howard. Hi, Sonia. Everyone say, hi, Steve. I don't know. I don't know why I do this. Hi, Howard. Go! Boom. Alrighty. Jumpin' Joe Weldon has entered the building. Alice?
Hello, Jumpin' Joe.
Alrighty. So, I have not scheduled the next live call yet, guys, but just to give you a heads up, we're going to schedule it so it's more convenient for the UK. Right, for the next 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Which means, if you're in the US, you'll have to get on the show in the middle of the day. Right?
It'll be hard.
Yeah, which might be fun, right?
Considering we had people on the call that were 3 a.m.
That's right. So we're going to
a.m.
cater to those guys for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
His first initial, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonia says, hi, Steve. Yes. Steve started his email with, Dear Mr. Victoria, I don't believe your real name is 2020. So really.
And it went downhill from
there.
there.
And it went
That's
downhill
what
from there. But I need a favor. All right. So imagine his dating strategy. Right? The women that fall for that. Basket case. Right. Anyway. Right. So today, we're going to talk about Mr. Double T almost got killed by a kayak this morning. Oh my God, a flying kayak.
Apparently.
Somebody tag Jerry Yamika, right? Because he'll know where this happened at, right?
Oh.
So, whoa, everyone. Lynn, welcome to the show. Hey, Heidi. Guess what? We're going to do the next couple live calls at a convenient time for the UK.
For the UK
so
people
it'll be about, about 8 o'clock p.m. UK time. So,
cool.
Yeah. Dear Mr. Victoria, I don't believe your real name is. Oh, really? Let's play a game. By the way, I did tell him. I says, would you like to see a copy of the court order or my driver's license? One you can probably find online if you're actually get your head out of your ass. The other one you're not going to see. I didn't say head out of your ass. I did on video. But like I said, I wouldn't say
just
first right now. All right, so,
okay.
Oh my God, almost killed by a kayak, guys. But meanwhile, Victoria's going to do the housekeeping.
Well, I don't know what the episode number is.
Oh, you don't either?
But that's the title of today's show. Go to freeneville.com. Join us at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right.
And for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
All right, so shall we begin with a Neville Goddard quote? By the way, who was on the call yesterday? Post a little comment up. Was that fun or what? The attitude of Abdullah and Joe Weldon.
And Joe Weldon. Chris Jennings mentioned that in her little post.
Jumpin' Joe Weldon.
Joe was on fire.
All right.
Yeah.
So, by the way, this quote's going to factor in why I almost got killed by a kayak this morning. Right?
Oh, is it?
Because you don't have to imagine being killed by a kayak to be almost killed by a kayak, do you?
No.
You know what I did this morning, right? So I'm feeling it real in bed. It's killed by a kayak almost. Oh, that sounds like fun. Let's add that into the mix today.
Goes.
Steve. Right? So.
Yep.
Anyway.
Right.
I once knew Steve. He was an asshole.
So, what am I reading from here?
Oh, just this part. That'll be fun.
You must define the one you would like to be.
That's right.
With this aim clearly defined, you must, throughout your conscious walking, well, probably the same
walking
day,
works as well.
Notice your every reaction in regard to this aim. The revision for this is that everyone lives in a definite state of consciousness.
All right.
Do you want me to leave it there?
A little more.
A little more. Which state of consciousness we have already described as the sum total of his reactions to life.
All right, so this is from the Feel It Real Power Pack, right? When you print it out, it's like that thick.
Yeah.
And that's element 1. And this is like my derivative work, Steve. Right, so you said you don't like it, Steve, whenever someone else makes profit from somebody else's work. See, it says...
By Mr. 2020.
Yeah, that's right, see? And inside it says some other things. Steve. So...
I think he won't be bothering to
he's probably steaming over the polite email I sent him back. I give people the attention and the kind of attention they deserve.
Yeah.
I used to have handcuffs and a PR24 side-handled baton. Anyway, right. So get how cool this is, guys. Ready? So this morning, what did I tell you, Victoria?
When you came back?
No.
Oh, no, not about I nearly got killed by the flying kayak.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yes.
So what did I tell you? I was leaving the house and I said something to you about what?
think about something for the show.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yes.
So I had already imagined the show being really super cool.
Yes.
Randall, welcome to the show.
So I was out in the garden watering the plants, trying to think of something
Right?
that was really cool.
But I'm imagining a super cool show, something
Yes.
different, something wild. Because normally normally Victoria flies blind in the show, right?
Always.
And so I thought, right, I'm imagining a really wild, cool show, something different, that'll be fun.
Yes.
And so, okay, rationally, I'll toss it to Victoria. Well, what happened, guys? I almost got killed by a flying kayak, right, where Jerry took the thing off.
Yeah.
Right? Flying kayak, right, almost crushed me, guys. Thankfully, I am highly trained like a ninja. Right?
Yes, because you went like that or something.
Yeah, as soon as like the loud bang happened as the kayaky thing was impacting the safety
So
bar.
I must have missed you by inches.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus.
And so I just did my little bang thing, tuck everything, always bring the chin down, always protect the small bones of the face. Hurts when they break. So, all right.
Yeah.
So, ready? Do you have to imagine almost dying by a flying kayak to have a flying kayak almost kill you? The answer is what, people?
No.
Somebody type it in. Victoria would type it. She can't on air.
I can.
But what does Neville say? Right? With this aim clearly defined, you must throughout your conscious waking day notice your every reaction in regard to this aim. For this reason, the reason for this is everyone lives in a definite state of consciousness, which we have already described as the sum total of his reactions to life. Ready? I was imagining doing a kick-ass fun show, right?
Yep. You do that.
Right? If
You're
I
doing
was
it.
imagining, what if I die today?
Ah.
If I die today, well, Victoria, she'll be fucked. I don't have life insurance. Right?
Yep.
And she doesn't know the password to that one account. She's just going to sit around trying to send emails, right? It ain't going to work. You don't know the password. She'll give you those, right? At least the
Yeah.
master password, right? You get it?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I was imagining a show with some stuff that would help someone. And I bet there's somebody out there watching this show, Steve, that is probably going, well, Mr. 20, I didn't imagine this thing almost happening or something bad happening, but something bad almost happened or something. How did that happen? You see, I just imagined a fun show, right? I'm into fun, right? I love teaching stories. But I imagine doing a show, which means I can't die from a flying kayak today. At least not until now, right? Because I've imagined this show. So, actually, that means I can't die till at least 4:30 because I've imagined swimming with my buddies at the pool,
All right.
right? And so,
What time?
3 o'clock,
Oh, 3 o'clock.
you know, so then we mosey out, so on and so forth.
Yes.
So, like, I can't die until at least 4:30 now, right? So at least I've got some time left, right?
No.
You get it? I could have some near misses. I
die.
mean, maybe the kayak will fly into the pool. Wouldn't that be fucking
Oh,
cool,
then
right?
you could swim around on it
Absolutely.
instead of just your noodles.
By the way, it was like last week or something where I was pondering, like, somebody made a comment about the dogs at the pool, right? Dogs swimming at the pool, and I thought, I've never seen a dog at the pool, and I just sort of imagined, what would a dog at the pool be like? And I swear to God, it was like the same day or the day after somebody brings a seeing eye dog into the pool, right? Never saw one there before.
Did it swim?
No. It just kept the blind person from taking a swim. Right?
Oh, I see.
But I want you to get how cool this is, because I just imagined a show totally out of the blue, something different, high energy, yada, yada, yada. And here we are. Victoria failed in her assignment, but she was concerned when I said, what a day. You wouldn't believe how I almost died today.
Oh, no, I didn't fail because that's when I said to you,
Oh.
that's a good topic for today's show.
A good topic for today's show. See, she did it.
Yep, I did.
All right.
Well,
So-
no, I hope it didn't do that.
Oh my God! So Heidi says you're right. So Heidi said, so we've already imagined having a live call UK time. It'll be UK 8 o'clock time. Well, Victoria have to help me figure this out. So Victoria will have to help me. By the way, UK time, and so that means I have to stay alive until at least Sunday. Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, which is I think our Monday about 7 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Something
Again,
like that.
for the people that say, "Oh, I don't want to get up early. I need my beauty sleep." Right. Guess what we'll be doing on Monday? Boom. So.
Yep.
The lesson of the day, guys. Oh, by the way, from the quote, your reactions in life. Okay, I seriously didn't walk around going, that could have killed me, you motherfucker. Yeah. You ever watch someone that has like a near-death experience, quote unquote? I hate that term, but I know some people. If the flying kayak would have almost killed them, they would have went up and like rock'em sock'em the guy a couple times. Then the police come.
Yeah.
Right, and then
With
it's
their
like
attitude to you.
Oh yeah. Oh, the daughter got out of the car, and I'm already dragging the kayak toward them. I'm being a nice guy,
back
right?
to them.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
After it
keep the
nearly
kayak
killed
after
you.
it kills me. And I'm taking it back. I'm like, hey, you need some help? No. It's like she's looking at me like, why are you playing with my kayak? And it's like, oh yeah, let's play a game. Her name must have been Steve. So meanwhile, and they were flying through the parking lot like 30 k's an hour, which is pretty fast in Australia. Right?
Yeah, it was too.
It's
Yeah.
probably about normal in America. But,
But it was pretty fast in
but
Australia.
get how cool it is. My
Yeah.
reactions didn't have me die or get arrested because, I mean, like, welcome to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun Behind Bars. My name's Mr. 2020. This is Bubba. We're going to get along just fine, right? Whoa. It's the Bunky Bob doll made with genuine prison inmate labor. She'll wait till she sees the refund. She misses all the good stuff.
Oh, well, it's tonight on the watch party.
It's the Bunky
like
Bob doll.
The Bunky Bob doll.
Yep. Made with genuine prison inmate labor. I bet you Steve wouldn't like the fact that I talk about stuff like that on the show. Anyway, Steve. Sorry, pal.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
I don't know.
By the way,
When you
get how cool this is, Steve. If you did manage to tune into the show and watch this and stick around long enough, I'm just giving you more excuses to imagine stupid shit about me. Right? You don't have to. Some people got that Mr. 2020 is having a lot of fun with this guy named Steve. Right? I am. But I'm inviting you to stop imagining crap, because if you're doing it about me,
You're doing it about everyone.
you're doing it about everyone. And you know what that really means? You're imagining crap about who? Steve. Right?
Yeah.
Did I cause that close call? Absolutely, Joe. But the thing is, I didn't have to imagine almost getting killed by a kayak, and I didn't actually like have to go through the roof or anything, because I just imagined a really cool subject for today's show. By the way, did I imagine up Steve? I sit around going, oh, you know what? I'm imagining an asshole. Right? He's like writing me a letter today. No, I'm imagining teaching stories, right?
Oh, yes.
Because really getting it's
Loving
never about
trainer.
me, Steve.
Yeah.
It's always about you. Why don't you imagine lovingly for me? What if that Mr. 2020 hit the lottery and he gave away all his shit for free? Then it would prove this works. I'd take the lottery win. What the heck, right? I'm not imagining for a lottery win, but you know what else I'd still imagine? I'd imagine being a marketer and a capitalist. Why? Because I love being a marketer and a capitalist. God bless the USA and Australia and whatever country you're from, Steve. Did he really say that? Did he really say that?
He did.
Whoa! All sorts of excuses to imagine loving me
That was
for
a
me,
real
Steve.
narrow miss, wasn't it, with the kayak? You're bringing that all out on Steve. Okay.
All right, what a show. Okay,
Yeah.
so we want to know, what did you learn about, like, you don't have to imagine flying kayaks almost killing you. I mean, you can stay alive longer if you imagine doing a show and then a call next week. I mean, you get it. I've got 7 days right before I die. But if I keep imagining more stuff in the future, yeah. Imagining being an old guy that says things like Steve. Okay, Victoria, shall we do that whole thing?
I think we shall. Is that, yeah? So, what we want to know
Steve?
is... Type it in.
What'd you learn?
What'd you learn?
Steve?
What'd you learn about you?
Steve?
And what was your best bit, Steve? Meanwhile, go to freeneville.com.
Steve?
Join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Don't bother, Steve. I already gave you a refund on your Feel It Real Power Pack because I don't like people making it profit. Profit is bad off of other people's... Really, Steve? Right? Yeah. Really? It's like, oh, I'm taking advantage of the King of England so many years ago because I speak English. Right? Really? Anyway.
For refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
Steve.
Triple shot.
Okay. Does anybody want to know where the term leatherneck came from for the U.S. Marine Corps?
Leatherneck.
Leatherneck. Right? So way back in the old days, the U.S. Marines, I believe they carried 38 or 357 caliber handguns, right? They were, what do we call it? That's right, Joe. I imagine staying alive during my prison. I actually imagine being alive after, like things happening in my life that imply that I survived the Camp Hill prison riots, Steve, right? That was a win. I could have imagined dying, Steve, and I would have stayed dead, Steve, but I didn't, Steve.
Yeah,
But anyway, So the whole leatherneck thing, right? So the U.S. Marine Corps, they go to the Philippines, and the Philippines figure out something. If you count 6 bangs, right, and you put your worst guys up front, the next guy can come up and slice the Marine's neck, right, with a machete, right? And so the Marines, they thought things through, and it's like, right, we're going to develop these leather collars so they can't get sliced, and they're going to go from like a 38 or 357 revolver which shoots 6 shots, to a 7-shot Colt 1911A1. So now the bad guys are all counting to 6. Boom, boom, boom,
So
boom,
they've
boom,
done,
boom.
And they think that's it.
And there's one more. Bang!
And
Plus
they've
it's-
got
plus-
leathernecks on.
And the leatherneck, and it's a faster reload.
Is that really about the leatherneck?
Yeah, absolutely. I am so full of trivia because Mom used to make me sit in my room and read the encyclopedia when I was bad. Right? In other words, when I said I don't want
So
to be
you
a
were bad
priest.
quite a lot?
Well, I told her I don't want to be a priest. I like girls. And the next thing you know, Steve, like,
Okay. I guess
that a
that's
fun
it, really.
show or
that
not?
was Ace Babe. I'll catch it tonight on the watch party. We've done it all.
yeah, I know all sorts of trivia about all sorts of things. Steve.
Okay. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
And a live call next Sunday. I'll put all that stuff together sometime today or tomorrow. That's it. All right, Kim. Hey, Kim.
Oh, sorry, Kim. We got to
Tell you
go.
what, let's give Kim a hug.
Oh, okay. Because Mike was up. Was Mike on the call? That's Mike's.
No.
Oh, right. I thought for some reason. Oh, no.
It's like having a
Hug for Kim.
It's like having gym teacher tits. But, oh,
Gym, what?
gym teacher tits. You know.
Gym teacher tits. They're right up.
By here, welcome, buddy.
Sitting on the abs.
All right, Eric,
Okay.
Steve. Yeah. By the way, if your favorite part of the show was Steve, type in Steve just for fun. Wish I knew his. That could
no,
be. I
we
mean,
do know
we
his
can
surname,
tag
but
him.
no.
We tag him on the Facebook.
Yeah, you should though.
But
send
you
him
know,
a link.
you see, Steve. But Facebook was derived from other people's work as well, like DARPA and stuff. Like because Al Gore invented the internet, and so since Al Gore invented the internet, and the internet is being used by Facebook, all right, we're all bad, especially Steve Jobs, or who's that guy that does Facebook? Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg. Bad. Steve Jobs was bad too. He didn't invent the transistor, but he used them as a machine. So we all know the transistors were invented by aliens. Now seriously, guys, like tube technology to transistor, 1947, you tell me, Steve.